Whenever we lose internet connection, we all see the notification indicating no internet access, accompanied by diagnostic information and the prominent icon of a quirky pixelated dinosaur. If you press the spacebar or tap the screen, it will start a game with this amusing dinosaur as the main character. Thanks to its unique charm, this game quickly became incredibly popular. In a 2018 interview, it was revealed that the game was played around 270 million times in a single month. The offline dinosaur even appeared in episodes of The Simpsons. With such impressive accomplishments, one might think this game would be listed among the most played games of all time, but it isn't. So what's the story behind this game, and what are some interesting facts about it? Let's explore these questions in today's video. Now, please sit down, grab a snack, and let's get started. Dinosaur game, Chrome Dino, or as some affectionately call it, the offline dinosaur game, is an endless runner game developed by Google and integrated into the Chrome browser. Every time you try to access a website while offline, you'll encounter this dinosaur. The game's unmistakable branding features a black Tyrannosaurus Rex on a pixelated background along with some black cacti. I'm not making any judgments here. Your task is to control a constantly moving T-Rex from left to right. Along the way, this dinosaur has to dodge billions of cacti and thousands of flying dinosaurs. The rules are simple: avoid all obstacles or it's game over. The goal is to get as far as possible. Once you reach 700 points, the background switches from white to black, indicating the transition from day to night. As your score increases, so does the speed of movement. The chance of face-planting into a flying dinosaur becomes extremely high, and everything ends when, miraculously, your internet connection is restored, prompting you to quit the game and resume your work. Chrome Dino was officially released in April 2014 and quickly became a sensation within the community. People loved this quirky dinosaur, but at the same time, they dreaded seeing it because it meant they were about to become digital cavemen. Perhaps this dual sentiment only added to the dinosaur's fame. If you ask your friends now what they fear the most, they might give you 101 answers with all sorts of monsters, or at least what they think are monsters. But I'm sure, by 2024, everyone is afraid of this dinosaur. Yes, it's that one. However, have you ever wondered why, out of all the animals, they chose a T-Rex instead of a dog, cat, chicken, mouse, or cockroach? Did this particular choice carry any deeper meaning before it became famous? At first glance, it might seem random, but behind this pixelated game lies a witty and amusing message from the clever minds at Google. Let's start with a biology lesson. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, or T-Rex, is a dangerous predatory dinosaur. It boasts formidable strength and a fierce appearance, but it truly gained fame thanks to Hollywood directors who decided to make movies about them. Although this species had been extinct for a long time, the T-Rex shot back into the limelight and became a silver screen icon, so much so that many people view them as a symbol of the Cretaceous period. The T-Rex is incredibly famous, but unfortunately, while its head, body, legs, and tail are quite intimidating, its arms are ridiculously short. Just look at them, do they not seem photoshopped? Of course, scientists have offered various explanations for this phenomenon, but no one has definitively answered why their arms are so short. They're so comically short that this characteristic quickly became a subject of internet memes and jokes, much like other peculiar traits in the animal kingdom. Due to its short arms, the T-Rex became the subject of numerous internet memes, often portrayed as a creature that struggles to reach anything, including the internet. That's the story behind it. However, there's another reason behind choosing the T-Rex, aside from its meme-worthy characteristics. While it may seem trivial, it actually carries a witty and accurate implication. Losing internet access is like going back to the prehistoric era. This forward-thinking idea highlights how, in today's world, being offline for just a few minutes can leave you unaware of what's happening globally. The game was created by members of the Chrome UX team in 2014, including Sebastian Gabriel, Alan Betties, and Edward Young. In an interview celebrating Chrome's 10th anniversary, Edward Young, the game's designer, shared that no one likes losing internet access unless they have a funny dinosaur to keep them company, with the goal of delivering a lighthearted and humorous message to users, or at least not making them more frustrated. The team decided to design Chrome Dino. The project's initial name was Project Bolin, a nod to singer Mark Bolan, the lead vocalist of the band T-Rex. Before becoming the viral T-Rex of internet outages, our protagonist started as an icon designed by Sebastian Gabriel, known as Lonely T-Rex. In addition to this, he also created many other interesting icons used in Google Chrome. The game was written by programmer Edward Young. Since it was his first time designing a game, he had a lot to learn. His lack of experience initially caused the walking dinosaur to be unplayable on older Android phones. Edward eventually had to rewrite the entire game code himself. An interesting tidbit revealed by the game developers is that, during the development process, the team considered adding sound effects for the T-Rex. While this sounded intriguing, the idea was ultimately scrapped because a device without internet would struggle to load audio. Despite its less than stunning graphics, the game's simple and accessible concept, high replay value, and the widespread use of Chrome at the time quickly made Dinosaur game a huge hit in the online community. In fact, many people consider the offline Dinosaur to be legendary. However, I bet no one actually wants to see this dinosaur on their screen when they're busy with work. The game's success was so immense that in a 2018 interview, Edward revealed that people played Chrome Dino about 270 million times per month on both computers and phones. This staggering number highlights the game's popularity, to the point where the designer had to provide a way to disable the game for companies and schools because many students and even adults were willing to neglect their work to exercise with the dinosaur. But remember, Dinosaur game appears whenever you lose your internet connection, which means that the more people play the walking dinosaur, the worse the internet connectivity is in that area. This game's highest player counts come from developing countries like India, Brazil, Mexico, and Indonesia. In fact, our T-Rex isn't the only hidden game secretly integrated into Google's search engine. There are many other hidden games, but most people don't know about them because they just want to play Dinosaur game. Let me list a few notable ones and how to find them. First up is Atari Breakout, one of the iconic games from 1976. To play this game, users used to type Atari Breakout in the search bar, then select images, and the search results would arrange into bricks for you to start playing. However, nowadays, simply searching Atari Breakout and clicking on the first link will let you play the game. Another famous game hidden on Google is Pac-Man. Just type the name into the search bar, and the game box will appear right at the top, allowing you to enjoy this classic immediately. There are many other such games, but these still require an internet connection, which is why the offline Dinosaur game remains legendary. At the beginning of 2021, a viral image on social media claimed to show the ending of the Dinosaur game. Specifically, at the end of the game, our T-Rex would find his girlfriend holding hands with another dinosaur. This was purported to be a very painful experience for our poor T-Rex, but don't worry, this ending doesn't exist. The game is an endless runner, similar to Temple Run or Subway Surfers, so there's no ending. A more reasonable theory about the game's conclusion lies in the scoring detail. The game's score system may suggest a form of ending if one reaches a certain high score, though it's more about challenging oneself than actually ending the game. As you can see, the score box for the offline Dinosaur game has a total of 5 digits. With this design, the maximum possible score is 99,999. I bet you've wondered what happens when you reach this maximum score. Does the game end? The answer is no. In an interview with the developers, game designer Edward Young joked that you would have to run for approximately 17 million years to complete the game, which is about the time those giant lizards lived on Earth. Reaching this score is extremely difficult. Most players who achieve it use hacks or cheats. In reality, There hasn't been any confirmed case of someone legitimately reaching this score. However, who knows, maybe 17 million years from now, things will be different. Stay strong, I believe in you. Due to its popularity, the Dinosaur game has a significant influence on the internet. It frequently receives special attention from its creators and many fans, leading to various unique versions of the game. First, let's mention the update for Chrome's birthday celebration in 2018. They added a birthday cake to the Dinosaur game. Specifically, while running, the dinosaur would encounter a giant cake. After eating it, the lonely T-Rex would wear a birthday hat and continue its journey. According to Edward Young, the cake in the game is a classic vanilla birthday cake, though I'm not quite sure why he thought we needed to know it was a classic vanilla cake. In August 2020, MSCHF and 100 Thieves collaborated to create a hilariously absurd version of the offline dinosaur game called Dinosaur. Essentially, it's similar to the original game, but now the dinosaur can pick up various weapons along the way. These range from classic weapons like pistols, chainsaws, and AK-47s to ridiculously humorous items like flip-flops, cigarettes, and crosses. Many of these weapons can become a double-edged sword if not used carefully, potentially harming the dino. It's a highly entertaining experience that any fan of the offline dinosaur game should try at least once. On November 11, 2019, YouTuber Fat Dino posted a video showcasing his journey of redesigning the Dinosaur game using Unreal Engine 4. Everything was meticulously recreated, quickly catching the community's attention. The game received numerous praises, and you can still download it on itch.io. In 2021, to celebrate the Tokyo Olympics, the dinosaur was made to compete for medals instead of just running as usual. Now it engages in various activities such as horse riding, surfing, and swimming. And those were some useless facts about the universally known dinosaur game. Despite its simple graphics and lack of a substantial storyline, it remains beloved and continues to grow in popularity. Do you often play this game? Leave a comment below to let me know. If you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. Goodbye and see you in the next video.